So much. Excite.
Yeah, we're in season...
That was a hair flip right there, Michael. That was great.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah,
We're in season 2. This is probably episode 33, I think. Anyway, last time we had...
Wait.
Oh, you want to do the...
Yeah, I want to do the spotlight.
Please do.
Hey, guys. It's your boy. No, I'm just kidding. It's your boy.
What is this, Twitch now?
Maybe. Hey, so I'm going to do the spotlight today because there's a bunch of fabulous people on Twitter. The D&D community there is absolutely phenomenal. So, I want to spotlight Ori the Cartographer at Ori Beatrice on Twitter. She makes a bunch of fun and very affordable maps. Like, if you just go to her Patreon, like, you can just, like, get a map from her for, like, only, like, $1.50. And then, like, there's all these other perks for if you just pay, like, a little bit more. But with just, like, $1.50, you get, like, here, we're gonna take a look at some of her maps. You get, like, we have this, like, awesome, like, what is this?
Deck? It looks like a boat deck.
No, it's like an astrology,
Oh.
room. But also,
that's not water, that's carpet.
Yeah. But, like, also you get, if you just pay, like, $1.50, you get, like, the daytime and nighttime version of the map.
Ooh. So pretty.
Yeah, and, like, here's her Instagram, here's more of her maps. It's just, like, a nice little spread of, like, all of her maps. Like, she has, like, these, oh my gosh, like, I'm a big fan of, like, this one. It's, like, crazy, like, underdark, like, map.
Crystals.
Yeah. Yeah, so she has, like, all these, like, fun maps, like, kind of like a Feywild kind of, like, map. Like, mushrooms and whatnot.
That's cute. I like her color choices.
Yeah, like,
color choices are nice.
I haven't seen maps like this where they're just so bright and vibrant and colorful.
Yeah, usually they're more subdued.
But, like, these are great. These are fun. You can get them with grids, without grids. Like, it's pretty flexible. But yeah, like, if you get, like, higher Patreon tier, you get, like, more different, like, types of the maps. So, like, you see there's, like, one with, like, a magic circle in it, one without, like, the chairs and people in it. But, yeah.
Oh,
so
nice.
Please go check out Ori the Cartographer at Ori Beatrice on Twitter.
Very good. Okay, does anyone...
Yeah, I just followed her. I was like, oh my gosh, I love these maps.
It's true, colorful.
So does anyone want to do the recap? This is new. Passing the torch.
Well, a lot of stuff happened. I can do it really badly if everyone wants.
Here, do your best and then I'll fill in other things.
Like the thing in, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Keyanthi grandpa is a dragon, and, like, she, like, died on purpose to, like, become better. And so now she's, like, kind of, like, in tune with the dead, we think. We don't really know. She doesn't really know. And her eyes are, like, teal now. So her eyes, she's got tattoos. And then we were being chased, okay? We were, like, running from... Ciara was running away, and we helped her run away, and then we were walking in a tunnel. And then I forget if anything else happened after that, but, like, a dragon grandpa, like, he's like, evil. There's, like, actually a couple of them, and Keyanthi just kind of just, like, okay. And so now, yeah, everyone is feeling pretty...
Yes,
and Luna ran away for a little bit, so I don't know if she actually wants to be here for a second. But she's here. We're walking. We're going to see the goddess of death for fun and profit. Yeah.
That's exactly how it happened, officer. I saw it all.
So we had a lore dump last time. Keyanthi had a vision from Briotriact, who is the, like, sort of patron goddess of the Drow and the caverns they're in. She's the goddess of death and of fate. So she told Keyanthi that her fate was hers to make, and that if she wanted to, she would it would benefit both of them to take down these dragons because these dragons were supposed to be dead and now they're reviving. And as a goddess of death, she's like, I don't like that. We need to put these dragons back in the ground. So Keyanthi and Briotracht came to a understanding. Keyanthi became part cleric, and then let's see, Luna became upset learning about this new sort of like connection that Keyanthi formed with Briotracht, because Briotracht is the person interfering with Luna's own druidic powers. Because the druidic gods and Briotracht have bad blood between them, and bad blood.
We do not bring that woman into anything.
That song was good though. It was a good song.
It sounds like all the right. Nope.
Then Ellie went over to just check on Luna, and this Drow Platoon of sentries came and said, we're looking for someone. Why are you in this area? And they
Some shrooms.
very smooth talked them, gave them some drugs, sent them on their way.
But now we don't have drugs.
Yeah.
No.
Gave them
how much we had.
And while they were doing this drug exchange, Ciara and Kenaris were sneaking across this cavern floor in full plate, which they did successfully.
Drug exchange more vibe.
They had help, but anyway, you guys successfully snuck into the caverns and are now continuing on your way into the caverns. Farius says that this way should, according to the map he has, which is dated, but still is probably fairly accurate considering cave systems don't change over 200 years typically, that it would still bring us to the same place. It's just a fork that splits and comes back. So
Basically what I said. I don't know why.
yeah.
My grandpa's a dragon!
Yes,
Almost word for word.
yes, did reveal that
Exactly how it happened, officer.
Keanthi's grandpa is actually an ancient dragon, so that's why he's such a big, powerful dude.
Oh gosh. Anyway, let's continue. Let's go. More settles.
Okay, so now you guys are going into the dark corridors. There's this, you walk along and go for an hour. Nothing strange, it's been quiet. Occasionally you see just these bits of old, armor or metal pieces that, have rusted away. And you can just gather, there's been lots of wars. The Drow are militaristic. It's not a far cry to have this sort of thing down here. You keep going, and let's see. Let's do 4. Okay, Luna, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Cute whole thing. Make us proud. 22.
Nice. Okay, so you're just
I'm so proud. Yeah.
walking along. You notice that the rust pattern on this helmet is kind of weird. You kind of look at it and pick it up a little. It looks like almost like Jaws bit into it and then it rusted. You're like, that's kind of weird. You show it to the group. They're like, huh, okay.
Keep this to myself.
Oh, you want to keep it to yourself? Okay, you can. Can just kind of quietly tug it back to the ground. All right. Okay.
Luna, what did you find?
Yeah? Go pants in the general direction, I don't know what this thing is. So can I identify the site marks at all, or?
You can roll, you can do a nature.
I mean, it looks like an old helmet.
You can try to see, yeah, you can do a nature check if you want to.
Oh, wait, me or her?
Either of you.
I'm doing 18.
Yeah, Luna said it was nothing, so I'm not looking.
It's just you kind of look at it, you're like, yeah, whatever this bite was, it's probably like some kind of insect. That's weird.
Big insect?
I mean, I guess big enough to take a
Big enough to
chunk
take
out of the
a chunk
helmet.
out of the helmet, yeah. Like, you kind of like gauge the bite with like your hand, and it's probably like the size of a large dog. You're like, ooh. Hopefully this isn't around.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Look out for big insects, guys. At least I could be a big spider.
I mean, we've squashed spiders before. I don't think it'll be a problem, right?
Let's hope it's not.
You guys keep going down the chamber, the hallway.
I have my staff at the ready.
In the distance, you guys start hearing kind of like a low hum.
I look
I
around.
hear this is a good idea.
It's the only idea we got.
Look, we got giant insect bites over there. We got bug sounds down there.
Well, we should see where it's coming from so we can try to avoid it, right? I'm gonna
That
do
sounds like a good idea.
I'll do a perception check to see where the humming is coming from.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not towards the path we're going. Alright. That's 18.
Oh wow, you guys are all really good. So yeah, you get to the,
I got good perception.
stick your ear to the air, sniff the air just for fun. Sounds like it's coming from the direction you're headed. But these caves echo, so it could be a lot further down than you think.
Unfortunately, it seems like the bugs is towards where we have to go. Farius, is there any way around this? Because it all converges to one point, right?
He pulls out his map and looks at it, and he's like, well, the only way would be to go back. There's only one path. I suggest we proceed quietly. We can send someone to scout.
Who's sneaky enough to do it?
Well,
I could tell you.
Kiara was about to
Well,
if that's the question
Kiara has-
Keyanthi asked her, I was like, thinks about it. Plate mail.
well,
Not
I've
me.
got this 3.
Kiara, you have your bird friend, right? Oh,
Me?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I have familiars and stuff.
well, send that cool owl out again. That was fun.
Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. I'm gonna summon the boy.
Someone, my boy.
Actually, is it alright if I, just say for the record, my intention of having the familiar thing was that I kind of have one on hand, I can choose at the beginning of the day, which one? Or do I have to, in-game tell that I'm doing that thing?
I don't care. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
It can be whatever you want. I don't care.
Alright,
I summon my familiar elephant. Alright, go.
familiar elephant, I've never seen one. I think it looks like this. It's a nightmare.
It's like one of those, I don't know, I think of those, BuzzFeed articles where, they take those kids drawings but add realistic textures and rendering to it. It's like, yeah, that's an elephant.
Yeah.
It's horrendous. It's wonderful and horrendous.
Ah!
Alright. So, Kiara's then she's like, oh, I play mail. Oh, wait, hold on. And, so I will send, Kiara will send out Oculus, her
Aw,
familiar owl.
that's a
Aw.
great name for an owl.
Okay.
Is it Reparo anything?
He's just a big-eyed boy.
Okay.
It's a cool VR headset. Nice.
So, you send Oculus forth. He smoothly glides through the air and into the darkness. Goes down about... It's about a 10-minute walk. And he comes into this opening in the caverns, and it's illuminated by these crystalline lights. The crystals light up. There we go. Luminous crystals. There we go.
Hey.
And he flutters around. It is a he, right? The familiar?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure I'm calling it the right thing.
Yeah.
And lands on one. There are these mushrooms there that are big and giant. You've seen these before. They're almost like the size of trees. Okay, they're that big. And non-walking mushrooms.
No, okay.
And
you saw the excitement?
you see these kind of this scuttling on the ground. He squints and he sees these large insect creatures on with like 4 legs, and they have these giant clicking mandibles. It scuttles around. It's joined by another and another and another. There are dozens of them. They're all crunching on like bits of metal and rock here and there, and like they seem to be eating at this metal. And then they go and he flies around. He sees this big cluster of what looks to be like egg sacs, and the drones are attending to them, making the clusters with their mucus, like beehives or whatever. And you hear this. I even looked up insect noises, and usually they just make kind of like a chirp noise. So it's just
Haunted chirp noise.
this big chirping noise. And you hear this ka-dung, ka-dung, big heavy creature, and he looks over and sees this giant bulbous insectoid, and it's very clearly the queen. She's tending to the eggs. The drones are taking the eggs and putting them in the nurseries, and it seems you found the hive of these insect creatures. And there's he looks around. There is another. It's the cavern does come around and curve, and then go and continue towards the southwest, which is where you want to go.
Okay.
So you can have him go around. It looks like you like might be able to. There's enough room there. You might be able to sneak by. But you'll be trying to sneak through a hive. And he comes back.
Okay. So I'm sitting there, like, contemplating, because you can see what they see.
Yeah, you're seeing.
Some degree, so she's just sitting there, she's like, And it's like quiet contemplating. Oh yeah, the coast is totally clear. And then she's like, oh, no, I'm kidding. It actually looks like this. So yeah, no, the coast is clear.
That's nice.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It actually is here. Sorry to get your hopes up, but it looks like this.
Wait, what's a giant queen bug doing in the middle of the road?
Can I make a nature check?
Honestly, it's not much of a road, it's more of her home.
Yeah, do a nature check. Someone.
Here, I'll do one too.
Yeah, you need a nature check.
Yeah.
That's gonna turn to Keyanthi and be like, so it's like, their track is so powerful, why doesn't she tell you a way out of here? Or maybe I haven't asked her. Why haven't you asked her? I'm new to this cleric thing. Still sound a little nervous.
Because the more you ask, the more you owe.
Oh.
Like, I just say it in passing, because the more you ask, the more you know. Anyway, I got a 19.
Okay, 19.
I got 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, like Briotrack did tell you to like go this direction. And the feeling you got wasn't like this is the safest route ever. It's more of like this is a route you can handle. And it's that's you get the sense that she gave you is like this is a path to go. If that is
right.
you know.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. Well, I mean, we've been through worse. We fought up a whole bunch of those mer people. That was exciting, right?
Well, I can.
Remember that?
Yeah, at the sub.
I mean, I could use my.
Do I know what they are?
So, to the nature checks, Ciara, you're native to this area. So, with a nature check that high, you'd be able to say, oh, these are rust monsters. They eat metal, and they make hives. And they're really big. So, probably what happened is that, this area isn't traversed because the Duergar consider it sacred land. And so, generally, they don't want people on it. And, you haven't heard of, them being really mean about it or people, being beat up over it. It's just sort of, please leave and get off our land. And, this is a giant creature that has been left alone for, centuries and, it probably just found a place in the cave that suited its needs and settled.
Well, I do have my spirit magic. I can use it to help make us a little bit stealthier if we want to sneak past it.
That's honestly what I think we should do, especially because we don't know what will happen if we happen to catch their attention.
If we do have leading out, is it narrow or is it wide, and are there stalactites that I remember? Stalagmites.
It's the same. It's still a big cavern. It's wide. You guys can walk and run comfortably through it. There are stalagmites, but it looks like the hive had at one point cleared a path for the queen. So it does. The stalactites have been knocked over here and there.
Okay.
So.
Is the ceiling clear?
No, they're still up.
Okay.
Yeah. The stalactites are still up there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace as I
How many people can that go on?
It's a 30-foot radius, and I think all your friends.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
So I think I can get everybody with it.
Okay. And we add 10 to our stealth.
Yeah, so my little spirit friends, they come out as little fairy orbs that kind of surround us, and then we become slightly transparent.
So
you're stealth.
yeah. So if I turn into a giant spider, my stealth is a lot better. Could I carry some people to help them?
Yeah. I mean, giant spiders are considered
Are they
large, right?
Yeah, they're large.
Yeah, they can carry something that's a medium creature just fine.
Okay, so I can help one of the metal people who's gonna make clanky metal noise.
Yeah, and you see
Oh man, Ciara looks so cool riding on a spider.
Ciara would look pretty cool riding on a spider, delving into that drow theme.
Yeah.
It's really fitting a theme here.
What is everyone's natural stealth level anyway?
I'm the stealthiest.
Mine is +3, but I have a beefed up giant spider, so I get +9. Cool. Okay. This is high compared to everyone. Yeah, I'm glad we have Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
I always forget that we have it. I'm just I remember using that spell once. But I keep thinking it was some other one. I don't need that anymore.
It's a great spell.
Yeah, I love that.
It yeah. So it gives us
There,
plus
when you-
10 to your stealth check.
Like it.
Nice.
Dex. So 7,
Super stealthy.
17.
So Luna with her
Oh,
plus
I
9.
also did relay the information. Me and Ellie did relay the information about to everyone. Just
Yeah,
stating
Not
that.
the rest of the creatures, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
No, I figured it out and I said nothing. kidding.
Girl's like, alright, we're good to go. We just
No, it's still empty. It's totally empty. Not a hive at all.
14.
should we roll? Well, I'll let you do what you do.
Roll your stealth checks.
Can I give myself guidance right before shifting and then turn into a giant spider and carry? Should I carry Ciara, Kenny, or both?
I don't know.
I got it at 20.
Carry Kenny.
Carry someone else.
Carry
No,
Kenny. Yeah, like
I pick up Kenny with all my noisy clanking, but for some reason, it's like when you hear me move, it's mute.
yeah, like
Really well.
he's over there like discussing with Farius over like
It sounds like silk shifting against itself.
you see Kenny talking
29.
29. Oh, nice. Okay, so
I also got a nat 20.
okay.
Oh, dang.
Oh my god!
Oh gosh, 20.
Stealthy stealth and all the stuff.
29. Okay, so there's gonna be a couple of rounds of stealthing, alright? Alright, so we're gonna do group stealth checks of rounds, and I'm probably gonna do like 3.
Alright.
So,
Okay.
If I save my nat 20 for the next one, then.
yeah. Alright, we'll say that the first round you guys pass because we have multiple 20s. You unstealthily slink into the shadows along the floor. Tender-footed, you slip through the stalagmites. Luna carries the, like... Kenny is a little unnerved getting on a giant spider, but he gets on. He's like, alright, this is my life. And you guys crawl across the floor,
Right.
seemingly unnoticed so far.
I'm just nervously just trying to keep my concentration, just like...
You approach, probably like, here, we'll give you guys, I made like a map, so.
Ooh.
Then I'll have to rearrange stuff on the map though, because.
Whoa, that's pretty wild.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, so you see over there, there's a big queen. The piles of green stuff are the X-axis. And you guys have made it to that point. Okay, so you guys look around. You guys are currently like taking cover. We'll say you guys. Where do you guys want to hide? There's like these rocks. There's some spider webs.
Let's hide in the spider webs.
Just heads up, Luna would technically be taking up 4 squares, which I don't know if they'll complicate things.
Okay, 4 squares.
Oh, maybe.
Alright.
You're so big.
They're so big.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you guys are gonna hang out over here by like the rocks. I don't think you guys would go out in the open.
Well, since you're a spider, you can like climb up walls in the ceiling.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so you can
Super fun to do that too.
Yeah.
she could just kind of crawl over here. Alright, so let me think of something for it. Alright, so this guy's gonna like come over. You guys stop a another group of these like insectoids come and scuttle by. You seem to have come to like a high traffic area where like there's a lot of these rust monsters gathered. You think it might be like where they like process their food, or something. There just seems to be a lot of foot traffic right in the path of where you want to go. You know, they're like all hanging out over here. So, what do you guys want to do?
So they can probably walk through with like just normally walking through, but would I be able to go up on the wall with Kenny?
Yeah, we'll have you.
Maybe I hold on tight.
Yeah, Kenny's gotta have to hold on tight.
Yeah, I'll have Kenny do a strength check to hold on, and then you will add no climb check, which would be like, I guess, Dags. And spiders can just climb things, right?
Yeah, they just have a...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They just
have a
climb
range.
stuff? Alright, I'll just have Kenny, never mind, you just climb.
Get what I want.
Oh gosh, poor Kenny. I am rolling horribly
Oh,
with him.
no.
So, he, unfortunately, as Luna, you're climbing up this wall, Kenny, he, like, some of his plate gets, like, stuck underneath this rock, and, like, since it's attached to his body, he's just like, wait, oh gosh, thunk.
Can I try to thorn whip him? Is he within like 30 feet?
Yeah, he's within range of you. You'd be, I guess it would be like using your reaction.
Yeah, whatever. What do
If
you?
that doesn't work, can I like deflect a missile and catch it?
Ellie, yeah, try to, I don't know exactly how your thorn whip is gonna help because you're on the ground.
So what? How my thorn whip can pull him 10 feet closer to me. So my intent is to try to get him closer to us without being so close to the rust monsters.
Okay, he'll still probably make noise.
Oh, can I try to catch him before he falls on the ground, or would that?
Okay, so
Would
you're
that
gonna
be-
try to go under him to catch him. I'm just like, cause like physics.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Well,
catch him
not-
like as he's falling, and then like pull him towards me.
I was like, I
Don't
don't
go clinking
think
around.
physics works that way, but
What about magic?
it's a magic thorn whip.
Featherball! Someone cast Featherball!
Yeah, whatever you deemed it as possible.
I don't think this will work
Okay.
because you're a tiny person and
Yeah, but I'm big in
you're
heart.
big in heart. It's just like you could get him with his thorn whip and you could pull him towards you, but it wouldn't soften the sound.
Okay.
That's the thing. Because I'm like, somehow you'd have to catch him while he was falling and then have enough force to pull him out of his downward momentum towards you and then still have enough body to muffle that all of his metal.
Does
Sadly, it's prepared.
does Path Without a Trace muffle any sound, or is it just kind of a visual thing?
No, it just gives us a bonus to
Magic
stealth.
stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys
So like they'll probably still hear him.
yeah, like Keyanthi, you can try to get under him. You're stealthy. You're fast.
Yeah, you're fast.
You got monk
I
stuff.
can run, yeah.
You got monk stuff.
So if you want to try to catch him, you can do an acrobatics check.
I would love to do that. Hold
Okay.
on. Just make sure my stats are good. My charts are all weird now from before. Hold on, real quick. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I'll do an acrobatics check. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, this is me running to him to help him and not get everyone, attacked. For fun. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, that was upside down. I got a 14.
Okay, I'll roll, and if your 14 beats it, we'll see. It did. Okay. So, like you see it happening, and then you just, ninja feet against the stalagmites, and just open up your arms and just like catch him. And with your monk training, you know how to absorb blows with your entire body. So he just sort of goes,
Ow.
it still hurts, so you're gonna take you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage because you're catching a metal
A
man.
falling metal angel.
Metal angel.
Can you show this like misses? I mean, what am I gonna do? Fling it to another direction?
Throw back at Luna.
Deflected!
So
Technically, if I do it correctly, I can catch him and then throw him at somewhere. I think that's what
You can land on me.
is.
It's louder.
Yeah, I'll just take it. I take the damage. We're good. We're good.
Alright. And you catch him, and he's just like, and he just sort of pats you on the shoulder, good job. There is a very small, noise, very, very subtle, and one of these rust monsters comes over. He's on top of this rock. He heard something.